Welcome to the Junkyard News Channel. Do me a favor, take a moment, hit that subscribe, hit that thumbs up, and don't forget to leave a comment because it really helps the video. And with that, look what I got for you today.
This critical incident video details a deputy-involved shooting that occurred on September 27, 2022.
This video was intended to inform and educate the public.
Welcome back to the Junkyard News. In today's video, we're going to talk about a story that happened here in California where a 24-hour manhunt came to an end as a witness spotted a suspect after an Amber Alert had been released to the public. Now, Anthony Graziano was accused of killing his wife and taking off with their 15-year-old daughter. The two were in the middle of a divorce. The daughter was with Mr. Graziano and the son was with his wife. After a domestic incident turned deadly, Mr. Graziano grabbed his daughter and fled, triggering not only an Amber Alert, but a manhunt. After a witness had spotted the vehicle and relayed information to the police, a pursuit was started on a California interstate which had a tragic ending.
Before the Amber Alert was issued, Mr. Graziano killed his wife outside of a school in Fontana. Mr. Graziano also shot at a father and child near the school. The next day, Mr. Graziano's pickup truck was located and a pursuit began. Multiple shots were fired at San Bernardino Sheriff's deputies during the pursuit. At the conclusion of the pursuit, there was an extensive exchange of gunfire. Both Graziano and Savannah were struck by deputy rounds. At about 10:25 a.m. on Tuesday, September 27th, dispatch received 911 calls from people who spotted Graziano's white 2017 Nissan Frontier pickup truck west of Barstow. One caller, a clerk from a Pilot gas station, reported seeing both the pickup truck and Savannah, who purchased items inside the store.
Sheriff Dispatch, Michelle speaking. How may I help you?
Hey, Michelle. This I'm calling from Store 200 at the Pilot Travel Center at Kramer Junction.
Hi.
Hey, I just called a little while ago and reported, the Amber Alert that was on for yesterday? With a little girl and her dad.
What's the address you called for?
The address is 5725 Highway 58.
1 second. Okay, I see your call. What's going on?
I'm sorry?
I see your call. What's going on?
I think it's the girl and I think it's the dad. They're going towards Barstow right now.
Okay.
I have a picture of the little girl that was in the front. She came in and got 2 sodas from me. And then number 8 in the guest came to me and told me it's the same Nissan Frontier and everything. They faked like they were going down south on the 395 and they turned around. And you can see him going in front of our cameras. And he said he ended up going east at 58 towards Barstow.
Now, the San Bernardino County Sheriff's Department has released a video portraying what took place and transpired that day. And the sad part of the story is the teenage girl, the daughter, who had been taken by her father, was following a sheriff's deputy's instructions and appeared to be surrendering, crawling for her life, when other deputies targeted her, which had a tragic ending. Savannah Graziano, 15, was shot as she ran towards a San Bernardino County Sheriff's deputy as he called her to come to him amid a hail of gunfire back on September 27, 2022. Her father, 45-year-old Anthony Graziano, was also shot. He did not survive. And in the video I'm going to show you, the San Bernardino County Sheriff's Department has released the audio and video clips of the incident as it transpired. Now, although deputies did not have body-worn cameras, video footage was taken from a helicopter as well as bystanders on the freeway that had dash cameras. Now, before the pursuit came to such a tragic ending, deputies pursued Graziano's pickup truck for some 70 miles. A helicopter crew had been following the chase, reported shots fired from the driver's side. Other shots were also fired from the passenger side, according to a deputy and a passing motorist. It is unclear who was shooting from the pickup truck in those moments. The truck and deputies' vehicles came to a stop on the desert interstate east of LA in Hesperia, which was about 35 miles north of Fontana, where all this started, where the father had shot and killed the mother, his estranged wife, a day earlier. That incident had triggered an Amber Alert, and in a tragic turn of events, Savannah Graziano was just steps away from safety as she listened to a deputy who called her to come to him. As she did, she was targeted by other deputies and unfortunately succumbed to her injuries. At that moment, a deputy in the helicopter can be heard saying, "Oh no," over the radio after the teen was downed. For months, officials would not say whether it was her father or deputies who shot Savannah. In the video that I'm about to show you, the narrator does state that Savannah was struck by deputies' rounds and passed due to her injuries. And to this day, the agency has not released autopsy reports for the teen, her father, or her mother. The agency still also has not named the deputies involved in this incident. Now, the department says 4 sheriff's deputies' vehicles were struck by gunfire during the pursuit, and the deputies did seize multiple firearms and hundreds of rounds of ammunition in the pickup truck, as well as flashbangs and smoke grenades and body armor and tactical helmets. Now, Savannah was not armed when she was shot. Now, this incident is still being investigated by the state's Department of Justice. Tragically, Savannah did witness her mother slaying from the back seat of her father's pickup truck. Her father had jumped out of his pickup truck with a handgun and fired several times at her mother. That's what triggered not only the Amber Alert, but the manhunt for Mr. Graziano. Officials had issued the Amber Alert for Savannah following the shooting in Fontana, though authorities later questioned whether she went with her father willingly or not. Now, the video that was released did not address that topic, only mentioning that the Amber Alert had been sent out. And after a witness had seen the pickup truck and reported it to the police, that's when the pursuit started, and that's when all this occurred. I think it's tragic that this young lady met her end this way. She was following the instructions of an officer who was trying to get her to safety. Unfortunately, all the other officers saw was a suspect heading towards a squad car, and that was the end. So without further ado, let's get to the video put out by San Bernardino County Sheriff's Department.
Dispatch contacted the California Highway Patrol, which did not have any resources in the immediate area. San Bernardino Sheriff's deputies responded and began to search for Graziano's pickup truck on eastbound Highway 58. Deputies located the pickup near Linwood.
Hey, sir, are you approaching Linwood? I'm sorry, can I? Are you approaching the Linwood exit? Yeah, that's a firm. Yeah, there's a white pickup truck probably doing 100 miles an hour east. Yeah, that's the one I'm trying to catch up to. It's Nissan Frontier. Hey, Kimmy, step it up. He's going to be about a half mile in front of you.
Graziano exited Highway 58 onto southbound Interstate 15. As he was driving at a high rate of speed, it took time for deputies to catch up to his vehicle. Once they did, the first of many shots were fired from the pickup truck at pursuing deputies. A CHP and San Bernardino helicopter were en route, but not yet overhead at this stage of the pursuit.
Sam 1, number 3 lane, straddling number 4, still trying to catch up to it, coming up on OCD. And speeds are over 113. And Sam 1, if I could get a CHP unit, maybe as a charger to keep up to them.
I copy. They were advised. They didn't give me their locations on where they were.
Shots fired, shots fired.
I copy. Shots fired.
Taking rounds, shots fired. Oh, shots fired.
I copy. Taking rounds.
Still northbound, number 1. Watch out, watch out, watch out. K9, are you okay? I got to check on K9. He's off in the desert. Advise your status. Number 1 lane, still northbound. Correction, southbound. K95, shots fired. Code 4. Give me an airship and some additional units. Still southbound, number 1 lane.
Additional shots were fired from the pickup truck at deputies as they continued south on I-15 in the direction of Victorville. Several deputy patrol cars were struck by the gunfire from the pickup truck and one deputy vehicle was disabled. The CHP helicopter arrived overhead just south of the I-15 Wild Wash Road exit.
So they are in pursuit of
18 day before, were they getting shot with a rifle or a handgun?
So we're looking at that white truck, affirmative, number 2 lane. Correct.
Copy, we're 10-8. Advise our units to stay out of it.
Right shoulder, passing the car carrier. Okay, you got it?
Hey, Sergeant, you guys want us to try shutting down the freeway? 15 south over by 11.
Just slow down here.
I'm going to concentrate
on the perimeter on the
his
side
shoulder
of the
again.
And just be careful, keep your head down.
information for students. Report a shot fired in 15 Alpha Drive.
We'll wait for him to see if he's committed southbound still.
You need the binos, Jeremy?
Let them know I'm,
ICS volume.
if you can, let them know I'm recording.
Bridgeville H82.
Further the station KM 486. Go ahead.
Bridgeville H82, we're overhead. We have the camera on the suspect. We're recording audio and volume.
And one on the camera on the suspect recording audio and video.
Oh wait, coming up. He's going to his shoulder.
Continuing to fire.
He's coming up to the shoulder for the suspect.
Hey, bye.
Okay. Where are we at here?
Dale, passing Dale.
As Graciano continued south on I-15 approaching the North Stoddard Road exit, a deputy reported additional shots fired, this time from the passenger window. Seconds later, the CHP helicopter crew reported shots from the driver's side window.
Trailing over the overpass a half-mile north of North Stoddard.
Suspect vehicle southbound passing North Stoddard now.
H82, number 1 lane, crossing over North Stoddard.
Team Paul 24, suspect vehicles in the number 1 lane, southbound 15, just fired a shot out the passenger window.
And we're getting...
Still shooting, he's still firing.
Actively firing out of the driver's side window.
As the pursuit continued south in the direction of Victorville, a motorist just south of Palmdale Road captured video of the truck passing him by and firing several shots at deputies. That driver was interviewed after the incident and reported seeing a gun pointing out of the passenger side window.
I flipped the video, and then that's when I caught the back end of him. And then I didn't expect a gun to pop out shooting at me or at the cops, but it kind of looked like he was aiming at me. I mean, I don't know.
What part of the car did you see the gun come out of?
The passenger, right at the passenger side, right here, right at the side. It was just leaning out, just open fire.
And was it the driver or was it someone else in the car?
It must have been someone else because someone was still driving the truck.
It is important to note that the statement of this witness and a deputy over the radio that shots were fired from the passenger window is an indication of what may have happened, not confirmation. This aspect of the incident is still under investigation. The pursuit concluded when Graciano exited, going the wrong way onto the Main Street on-ramp to I-15. A second motorist had dash video that led up to this moment. In the video, you can hear multiple shots fired from inside Mr. Graciano's vehicle and from deputies. We will now show you a video from the San Bernardino Sheriff's Department helicopter of the incident conclusion. It shows that Mr. Graciano attempted to drive up an embankment onto Main Street, but he lost traction and the vehicle moved back down the embankment in the direction of I-15. When the pickup truck came to a stop, Savannah exited from the passenger side towards a nearby deputy. She was wearing tactical gear and a helmet. She went to the ground and stood up to walk toward the nearby deputy who was calling her to his position. Deputies at a distance and higher location and with differing fields of view saw a person exit the vehicle and move toward other deputies. They discharged their service weapons as the person stood up and moved toward the closest deputy. That deputy, who could see it was the passenger, was calling her over.
Just be advised, the traffic's coming to a dead stop up here. There's going to be way too much backdrop for us to engage if he does end up exiting and making contact with you guys. If he gets in the desert. Hey, both like you, I got y'all. He's leaving in and out of traffic, actively firing. Okay, he just pulls out. He's making a U-turn. Left orbit. He's exiting at Main, but he's using the on-ramp to exit and go the wrong way. Watch these deputies. 8 deputies are coming right after on the exit. Hey, you guys, he's going to lose control here as he goes up that embankment. Do we have units on Bear Valley? He's stalling out. All right, dude. I'm keeping 140, dude. Everybody's got a rifle. Dude. Let me know when open door. You're clear. You're clear. I'm ready for that. He's on fire. Units back up. Take some cover. Take some cover. We have 0 backdrop on the southbound lanes. Take your cover. Put out that shots are being fired. Shots are fired. Shots are fired. He's continuing to shoot at the deputy. Girls out. Alright, girls out, guys. Female Judy is out. She's out on the passenger side. Does anyone else have eyes in the vehicle to see if we have any other passengers inside? Oh, no. You guys watch your backdrop. You guys on the exit, watch your backdrop for cross freeway traffic.
We will now play a belt recording from the deputy closest to Savannah when she exited the pickup truck. You can hear him calling her over and telling other deputies that the person who exited the truck was the passenger and for them to stop firing, but it was too late.
Passenger, get out! Passenger, get out! Get out! Get out! Get out! Passenger, get out! Get out! Come here! Come here! Come here! Come here! Hey! Come here! Come to me! Come to me! Come to me! Come to me! Come! Walk! Hey! Stop! Stop shooting her! He's in the car! Stop! She's okay! He's in the car! Stop!
Deputies immediately began medical aid on Savannah and she was transported to the hospital where, tragically, she died of her injuries. Anthony Graciano was pronounced dead at the scene. Multiple firearms were located at the scene, including hundreds of rounds of ammunition, flashbang, and smoke grenades, as well as body armor and tactical helmets. This investigation is not being handled by the San Bernardino Sheriff's Department. The California Department of Justice is leading the investigation. The San Bernardino Sheriff's Office is conducting an internal review